Welcome everyone to Sahaja Yoga, Music and Meditation. My name is Jen and I'll be hosting the program this evening. I want to start out with a brief overview of the meditation aspect of the program, and then we'll go ahead and introduce our musicians. If you're new to this meditation, it's called Sahaja Yoga, and what's unique about this meditation is that there's a dormant spiritual energy that we all have within us known as the Kundalini. And through a process called self-realization, this Kundalini energy can be awakened within you. And when this energy rises up, it actually enlightens the central nervous system. And you're able to feel its presence within you on your palms, on your fingertips, and most importantly, slightly above the top of your head, maybe as a warm or cool breeze-like sensation. And then you feel a great inner balance. You come into the present moment and you release the unwanted thoughts, stresses, and emotions that you may have had. So near the end of the show, we're going to share a link to a self-guided meditation so that you can actually experience your self-realization. And we'll also share links to our beginner series and where to find our free local meditation classes. Each week we showcase talented musicians and artists who practice Sahaja Yoga meditation. Tonight our very special guests are Eva and Ronald from the wonderful band called OneTree. And they're joining us right now actually from Vienna, Austria. So welcome OneTree, thank you for joining us. Maybe you can start out by just saying a few words about your band, about your music.
Sure. Thank you for inviting us, Jen. It's great to be here. Yeah, well, OneTree is all about the integration of the world's cultures and the world's religions. So our intention is to make people feel their oneness through music. So we take ancient texts, ancient mantras, and we put them into music. We actually take the old texts and put new music on it in order to create, how to say, a journey through the cultures of the world. And yeah, that is our intention, and we are very happy to do it, and we enjoy it a lot. And yeah, thank you for inviting us.
Absolutely. Eva, how about you?
Yeah, as Ronald said, to integrate all the religions and the essence and the wisdom of the religions, we have the same spirit in the group, because we have 5 different countries coming together, making music and being part of one tree and performing the songs all together. And this is a very nice feeling of being part of such a international group.
Wonderful, thank you for sharing that. Well, I'm sure everyone's ready to hear their music. So I'll ask everyone now to just sit comfortably, and we'll go ahead and just simply leave any unwanted thoughts just above the top of your head. And you can just now ask this motherly energy within you, the Kundalini, to rise within you, come to the top of the head, and then we'll just sit and rest and enjoy this meditative state while we listen to the music.
Obeisance to you. The oceans are your garment, and you are decorated with mountain peaks. Please forgive me for touching you with my feet. Samudra vasane, samudra vasane,
samudra vasane, samudra vasane, Devi, Pavata, Stanamandale, samudra vasane,
samudra vasane,
samudra vasane,
samudra vasane.
Samudravasane,
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 Devi, Bhavata, Stanamandale, Samudravasane, Devi, Bhavata, Stanamandale, Samudravasane, Devi, Bhavata, Stanamandale, Samudravasane, 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 Devi, Bhavata, Stanamandale, Samudravasane, Devi, Bhavata, Stanamandale, Samudravasane, Devi, Bhavata, Stanamandale, Vishnu Patni Namasubhyam, Padaspasham Shamasmane, Vishnu Patni Namasubhyam, Padaspasham Shamasmane, Samudravasane, 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 Devi, Bhavata, Stanamandale, Samudravasane, Devi, Bhavata, Stanamandale, Samudravasane, Devi, Bhavata, Stanamandale, Simus Concanentes, Ave Maria. Cuncti Simus Concanentes, Ave Maria. Cuncti Simus Concanentes, Ave Maria. Cuncti Simus Concanentes, Ave Maria. Vivus sola existente, enough wait, angelus, camiles appellatus, archemis socialitus, clare forsique dixi, Ave Maria, clare forsique dixi, Ave Maria. Cuncti Simus Concanentes, Ave Maria. Cuncti Simus Concanentes, Ave Maria. En concipes Maria, audite carissimi, pariesque filium, Ave Maria. Cuncti Simus Concanentes, Ave Maria. Cuncti Simus Concanentes, Ave Maria. Pariesque filium, audite carissimi, voca Sion miso, Christum Ave Maria. Ave Maria. Ave
Thank you very much for that beautiful music. I hope everyone enjoyed. I'd like to ask a few questions to the musicians now that may be interesting for people to hear. Maybe starting with you, Ronald, maybe tell us a little bit about how you got involved with Sahaja Yoga meditation.
It was in 2002. I was living in Germany, in Berlin. And I didn't have a very easy life. I didn't have a very easy time in my life, you can say. And I was very depressed, and it was a dark time for me. And somehow I felt I have to meditate. And actually, I read it in my horoscope, actually, that I should do meditation. And it's actually quite a long story, but to cut it short, I actually had a Sahaja Yoga center 500 meters from my house. And I knew that, and I wanted to meditate. So I went there, and it was closed. So I went there again and was closed again. And I went a third time. And because I don't learn so fast, it seems, so I wrote it down the second time, actually the time when it's open. So the third time I was lucky, it was open. I meditated, and what was the main point is that my depression went away, just like that. And I came out, I actually came in, and I was not walking straight. I was walking like this, you know. But when I came out, I felt free, and I walked like this.
Wow.
So after that, I stopped meditating one time, and everything came back. And after that, I never stopped again. And that was like, nearly 20 years ago.
That is really fascinating. Eva, how about you? How did you come into Sahaja Yoga meditation?
Yeah, I was still in school, and my sister gave me self-realization. She said she felt something. She was in Sahaja before me, and I thought I couldn't feel it quite well. So I went to the meditation programs to feel it better, but I couldn't feel it. But I felt it unconsciously that it's really good vibrations. But I wanted to have this one unique experience of this cool flow. And so I gave myself a time to try it out. But after this time, I was very disappointed that I couldn't feel it as the people the yogis were saying about. So I was disappointed, and I was a little sad, and I was a bit angry. And I went, because I lived at the woods, and I went into the woods, and it was like walking, and then rain started to come, and I sat under a tree because there was no rain, and it was dry, and I said, okay, then it's not meant for me, and I give up, and that's not, it shouldn't be in my life, probably. And then at this time I gave up, and the Kundalini really rose so high and so strongly that I couldn't miss it. It was quite clear that at the moment that this was the thing they were talking about. And at that moment I knew it's right, it's the right thing. And since then I stick to this. And when you have once this experience, you know where to go, and you know what's the goal, and that it's possible. And I think it's very, very important to give yourself this time to really experience this.
Wow, thank you. Amazing stories, both of you. So once again, let's just take the attention to the top of the head. Leave the thoughts there. Have the palms just resting on your lap, face up. And we'll just listen again in this meditation state.
Charanam, Gachami, Sangam Charanam, Gachami, Shri Charanam, Gachami. Charanam, and you are purity. Our world really needs peace and unity.
Again, very inspiring music. Thank you very much. I'm sure people are wondering at this point how they can find more of this music. And so we'll share information here that shows you where you can find the music. They have a YouTube channel. You can find them at their website for free downloads. And there's also a way that you can reach out personally through a Gmail address there. And while we're looking at this, maybe Eva, would you like to share a little bit about how meditating influences or inspires your music practice?
This helps for everything, for inventing or for finding music tunes and for rehearsing them and for having a good spirit while doing it.
Thank you. And how about you, Ronald? Would you like to comment about how meditation affects your music practice?
Yeah, well, first of all, it inspires, because when you meditate and your Kundalini is up there on top of your head, you can get connected to the collective unconscious, yeah, to the Param Chaitanya, what we call, and you actually can become a channel for music. So you don't do it out of your mental level, but you compose music from a spiritual level, which I find very important. So you become kind of a channel for this energy and you put it into music. And yeah, and most of all, it's very joyful. When this flow takes place, it's just very joyful. You become the instrument of the Kundalini, you can say. And that's not only about music, this is with all the work you do. So whoever is watching this now, I mean, whatever we do, we can do it from a state of meditation. And we can actually vibrate everything we do. And also enjoy it much more then.
If you've enjoyed this program, we ask that you check out our YouTube channel, FreeMeditationTV, for a guided meditation, and then you can get the full introduction to Sahaja Yoga meditation, and you can have the complete meditation experience. Our website, FreeMeditationTV.com, has information also on free local classes, maybe in your area, and links to many other videos on how to meditate. So thank you again, Eva and Ronald, for the wonderful music. Those watching now are free to leave any comments that you'd like to share for OneTree on the video. And also, you may wish to subscribe to Free Meditation TV. You can check out other artists and meditation videos that we have posted there. And please join us again next Wednesday. We have Kalawati, an Indian classical singer, who will be performing live with another music and meditation program. Thanks again for joining us. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you very much.